Stereo 025 is become my heartbeat now.
But I just feel this platform from Pairis or Ziz, ichachinja ichenda kumberi, and everything that chichazoitika kumberi go. I will still remain as Rusape.
It's Stereo 025 is not Lipa Tee. Stereo 025 is not Robo, but Stereo 025 is just a reflection of our community talent. I still remember Mnaganpa Zitare kuti Lipa. I announced those days I was a footballer, but I didn't jersey. I had the jersey that I had. So goalkeeper those days I was Magalipa. You understand? So moms wakati majuzi, you know, kuti I go to the my elbows, but moms akaza mono wejera chi izigamba zvechi zvakaita green, but yakasiyana ne green yanga ipa juice. So takabva kutanga kuti Magalipa, as you know, my goalkeeper emazuva aingene majezi anechi saka mukuwanzirana Magalipa vakunaimboenda pagate, but from there rakazongodimburwa varangonzi Lipa. Paitwa mavisuals kuchikoro chinja nainyanyofara, it was just the musical side yokuti panzi pane MC contest ndaigona kutofurira mufesi wangu munyorera malyrics ndichiri kuda kutesta kuti ground rakamira sei, but pakanzi pane house competitions whatever ndaiuya nekabhegi kangu kemacd. I still remember ndani nekabhegi akanonge 5 macd. Junior Trigger and Jabi wemuno Rusape angari mafesi angu taingovaiba. They introduced me to King George.
Foundation takangotanga sound business, but chakakosha ndechiro takakwanisa kudiscover talent Lipa Tee. Tikangona kuti talent inoda unechwa mani, rinoda kusiwa rakadaro, rinofanira kuregererwa. Saka takangosanganiswa na judge tikatanga kushandidzana, but chikuru chanongomutenda ndechekuti munhu aiteerera, anga asingaguri musoro nekuoma musoro. That's why ari paari yezvinezvi, because wakawanda wandaifamba nawo panguva yake, but vazhinji vacho vakazotsauka munzira. But yakangoramba akashinga chingoshingira nhasi tane Stereo 025 zvinhu zviri kungoendeka, zviri kungofaya. Saka still of course iye arotitenda semuelders takamuguruma, but takataona talent ranga riri maari, saka taida ngori necha kuti risvike pariri, but still asana gutsikana kuti rasvike, because ndinoziva kuti rinopfuura ipapa.
Avakatitora, I had the privilege yekupinda kuTube night club kuwitnessa Etherton Bean was Mutete MC, angari selector, angari DJ aitoridza mangoma. After Jabi had passed away, the later did distress and stuff. That's how the experience came on. Takapinda sound clash kuna namtare. The story yangu as an MC angari rombe. But I used to enjoy being an artist. But then King George kept on persisting with I wamaya with MC. I know we usually meet up kuimba. 2010 I went to South Africa, Devon. I had the privilege to meet Linka na TK Holland. I had the privilege to linka na DJ Red Eye. That's when I heard the first recording of the track entitled Vengere. That was a hit song, you know. Takakutumira CD one kugeto. Then it went viral. Kudarika Ebola, kudarika COVID-19. Kapenyu katera ramakakari faini takapinda marusape nemakore naini isatinda ziva ndichaneta mumaraini emunomu imomu Vengere karokeshenike mabasa mutakaterere ndiwe netinda pavengere mamwe mabasa atobira ndikurondedzere ndiwe. I noticed good ndikarekota one song, I'm getting an interview, I'm getting airplay kuma community radios. So kwedu mafana vachaita sei. That's when I came back here 2012 2013 2014 ndakatanga yenzi Vengere FM ku studio kwa Esco Ghetto City. A big shout out goes out to the one Esco kuma NU. I had a live band on a Toki Vibes wakana Soldier Love wakawa we did ndakaita and the record yacho itoripo. Ndakazoguma ndaona kuti I'm ndikuita but I've got some youngsters behind me vachaita sei, because nekwese kwandasvika neexperience. I had the privilege to perform na Luton Fire of Jamaica. I had the privilege to perform na Raudo Asha from Switzerland. That experience yanga milestone, but ndakazotarisa vapfana vangu. I decided to try to create a platform. That's when the 025 story begins now. It was like in 2016 2017 tango discuss na Robo taigara tineka radio kedu katatu nako pakona bandiri bana. His real name is Ronald Mutizwa. Takatanga kusiyana nao when I was a club MC, ndo vaya vakomana vaiti handozati havanzolo ndezvitauro but vanga vane crate ravo pakona magetsi kusina around 7 ndiri MC. I was a curtain raiser back then, so waingofollowa pa ndo vanhu vezori vanozokutora pasaidi vangu kuzoti ramba wakadzvanya ipapo uri kuona mfanira uri kuita ramba wakadaizoende kwandiri is an eld relationship yedu yangotanga from the word go. Takangodzvanyana pamwe pacho zvinotomborema zvokuti chichibarina tichisina tese hapana anga ari employed back then, but the journey kubva ipapapo I as a DJ vandozauri vakangozoti handini CEO sezvo ndiri ndandagaya, but he is the director kuti kana ndikatomuudza kuti pane mufana vatoda kuinterviewa, he is the one who approves, he is the one atori in charge of Stereo 025. I'm just an anchor. 025 is the phone code yeMarusape, so he had to bring that identity yeMarusape. Ndagara pasi naRobo ndamuudza but takuda catchy phrase chichi, that's when Split Slow comes in.
Ipapo ndo pandakabva ndangogaya ndikati we are in a small town but we're doing capital things.
Let us keep it capital
in a small
town.
Split Louis.
Yes.
Ndiye akabuditsa that phrase. The main challenge came now. People had to know. Especially look, we had to fetch for music. My programs, child abuse, whatever. But our strength, since I was a musician, music. We had to run around my local studios, my youngsters. Many people never took it serious. Imagine just approaching a person and telling him, I'm not like I run a radio station, but I'm opening a radio station. Most of them never took it serious. And I still remember from there, takasvika pekuti we never had studio space. Please bangoti masindi now mix atapiwa zvese tatanga studio space yapo.
The only currency that we use is passion. So when you're passionate about something, you don't care kuti monetary transfer studio ndiyani, Mike Rusha's studio ndiyani, because you just want the dream to go. Saka Roba kunouya nedesk bomba kwake Lipa kunouya nemaspika, but maspika angakakwiribirwa anga mubomba akutoshanda.
Ta-announce kuti we are going live, maybe not Facebook page ndo parakavhurwa. Ta-announce ndi Robo ndatomuudza uya ari kukwata maende wangu, but kuti andiudze kuti wangu ndiri kuchika chii, ndakoti akutogona kuita Facebook live chikati my legal matters ngati anyone is going to Facebook live, but phone yaenda pa Facebook manje
Abasi.
Phone yaenda pa Facebook babasi. That phone taita itokumbira pa maraino muroba. I still remember this other time, it was at 10 p.m. Mfano wataikumbira phone yake, we knocked at their door, then the mother akapindura kuti mwana arara. Imagine about we said going live in 10 minutes. We didn't have even an iRig or a proper camera. Those challenges ndio kata tirambe tichenda pampacho data chairo was a challenge. A few people started mentioning kune stereo, go on Facebook. I still remember we celebrated one of our first live sessions, 5 views. We celebrated Paziso Pakanyora 5.
I'm shocked. Such a room diki yakaita seinei inogona kuisa an impact like that to the world. I can proudly say kuti music yatana yesofaka imwe yacho hatisati tatoiridza yema upcoming artist who are facing it difficult in Zimbabwe to spread their music using the media. So isusu takauya as a panacea to solve that situation, as we represent a counterculture of media artists who are struggling for artistic freedom in a media landscape. We went further kuti chitipai music yamina yotiridza.
This organization, AIC, African Youth Initiative in Climate Change, they spotted us from. I didn't have that confidence because they doubted. You know those early stages of something. Are we getting there? Then I was invited to a forum, the SDGs forum that was held in Vic Falls. That's when the confidence started building up now. I still remember I had my first J5 Samsung phone then. When I tried, that's when I started connecting with other guys. We started approaching artists. I still remember TK Roland in Durban. We launched this album entitled Blood Pressure. Then that side people started knowing what Stereo 025. But now, they had to be that special program that had to bring followers. And you know, the top secret right now, I'm revealing it, was the Future Troubles Top 30 Chart Show. We sat down with the guys. We said we have to do a chart show so that we create a bit of competition, so that, you know, every artist wants to be number one. So from there, but there had to be an award. We started the top 5. Then the first artist asked us, what is the prize? And we never had anything to give the artist. That's when we came across Elder Rasmope, Top Ranking Radio. We had to spread the message, and the secret we used was a link. When an artist was part of the top 30 chart show, we created a link for him so that he could share for people to vote. But if an artist sends to maybe like 2031, he's sending it's a flyer.
Movement matakafamba mtakasangana other aspiring radio stations. When you are, to me it's an inspiration kuti chinchatatanga isuska tisina kutaura nawo, but munhu as far as America, as far as UK, anoona idea iri kuno, then anoitora mumafamba mese kuti alright, let us share ideas, tifambo takadai.
If we say music, obviously Tonderai hip hop dance wins. So that generation tata kutachibata 1 or 2. But there was a way we had to invite my local crooners. I still remember people right to criticize her. There's this elder artist, Lonjo.
Yes.
He's a drunken master. Imagine uchitora munhu from the depth of the ghetto, ani Jombo. Atobva kunoita Dhaka boy. Asi ari kutoti ndauro ende.
Kausina no nditsananze mana greater sound bana afaya. Hear that? Stop doing sound. Totela mazibas, oya uode iya inoti clash. Apana totumaliza zangu masimai. Pakamira jizika dalitia. Totela mazishus, akagirwa jizika parandi yetu.
Tikazoguma tapinda kusport. Pakatorwa rugby. Tikatora takatora Elder Patrick Mkwamba.
Yes.
Bonus. Paizo zvavaiva vabereki kuti anogona kuti radio. Mikoridza zvafana mchiti. We had to approach the gospel side.
Yes.
The first one was Prophet Shogobishi.
Yes.
Vanhu vekuchechi vakutoziva kuti pane Simon iri papage restereo avanenge vari paredio. Imagine magroups echurch. My gospel artists where they launched their singles, their albums, their chi. Then the first 1,000 likes per page. This vision is bigger than us. When I say us, I mean even with you who's watching me right now. Check the youngster Takudzwa Manando documenting something like this. It's something big and something I never thought of. But it's not to go from our small town. But I really appreciate the effort because it just came this other day when he won an award. Zim Hip Hop Award. The best journalist.
Yeah, Zitandi Takudzwa Manando, also known as Manando in the music streets. Nyaya Tunzapanapa is the Studio 025 story from Lipa Tee and the Rusape community at large. Vengere is home to one of the most iconic, very powerful and influential literary our own version of William Shakespeare. Takudzwa William Marechera. He was born here and raised in Rusape. So Takudzwa Marechera, being a successful writer, is also one of my inspirations.
Writers have always put first their creative instinct, their writing, you are a poet, their poetry, you are a novelist, their novels first, before any sense of conformity with whatever system is going on.
William Shakespeare is a literature person because I know a script. I know a book as it is. And it Takudzwa aita kanyora vanhu vaizokompaira manje. Under the Rusape tree, he wrote these words. Akatomboenda kuEngland. Akati ku Oxford University. Me, I can bend this library. But every book in this library, I can write every word by word as it is, and page by page.
Fast forward to 2020, I win awards best hip hop journalist in Zimbabwe for the year 2020, and then Lipa Tee my interviews.
All right, Takudzwa, you've taken us through your journey. You've given us some advice. The award is here now. The best journalist, Robo, in Zimbabwe. All right, how does it feel? I want you. It's on a personal perspective now.
After the interview, I felt obliged to play my part, and I don't feel indebted. I should work with these guys because they also embody the same vision as I do. So, main vision is to see my youth in Rusape go as far as they can. I decided to use my skills as a writer. I love writing and I write all the time. Media in Zimbabwe, any mainstream media kunyanya when I hear out in but they do not actually relate me common ghetto youth arimumvegere. Saka my role was to bridge that gap, kunonyora a story about 025, but at the same time alert kuma youths kuti tarisai success stories atinawaya, and that would bring hope, that would bring inspiration close to them.
Look at Ino Karaga. He check his age, but he say he's into politics.
Ini ndinonzi Ino Karaga, ndakazvarwa muno ndo hometown yangu. So by profession I'm a political analyst and scientist. Ndakatanga kuinzwa naTakudzwa kadzura friend yangu ambotaura. Ndobva nditi shamwari ndine interview. Ndikati interview kupi zvanzi inonzi Stereo 025 iri muno Rusape. So ndakashamisika bozi chachitori chinyowani kuziva kuti muno mane radio station. Ndo pandakatanga kudevelopa interest. Then from then I have this girl anonzi Michelle Danda anogara muno Rusape. Akabva kuwina futi Miss Zimbabwe watoti zvemodeling. Achiti again ndine interview ne 025. Ndo pandakazodevelopa a keen interest about 025. Ndobva ndatozoona kuti it is played a major role community, and yaratidza kuti sema-youth tine potential yekuita zvinhu zvihombe. Recently pano vapfana vanonzona Diamond wakabva kuwina an award yekuma-best dancers in Zimbabwe. That is after Ofranipa 025 wakamarketwa and the likes.
If you are an artist, you have a voice. If you are an entrepreneur, you want to sell your brand, Stereo 025 is there to sell your brand.
We've got various youngsters, artists, poets who are bringing in value to Stereo. They are really contributing to Stereo 025. We can't say good it is, so we just like to acknowledge everyone from our community.
Yes, DJ. Ndinokutinda kune Stereo 025. Ndinokandisingudzira kuti ndingeni pandiri so far.
I respect Stereo 025. Helping upcoming artists is like a dream come true, especially to me. Big up Boss Green, Robo, TK, DJ Lipa Tee.
Yo, my name is TK Holland. I got to know one of the members of Stereo 025 back in 2012, right?
2012.
Yeah, he was into music. I started recording from there. I knew the passion for him was just too great, so I pushed him to work harder, and he relocated to Rusape, and then that's where Stereo 025 was born.
Enough love, man.
Yes, man, Mr. D.
I met Lipa Tee through a friend's place. Lipa Tee then invited me to their studio, the Stereo 025 studios. Then I played there. They have a positive impact to the society because they link up artists with other promoters. They also try to promote artists themselves.
Stereo 025 yakaita kuti ndiite serious nemusic nekuti handira kunge ndiri munhu that serious. Ndangoti apo. Sometimes unotonyora song weirekodha waregedza kuipublisha, but ndakazotanga kurekodha ndichipublisha nekuda kweStereo 025.
Stereo 025 was the very first radio station to do an interview with me, man, and that is something that I'm forever grateful for, something that I cannot, forget. Just want to wish you guys growth and success.
And from now on, it's smooth sailing and, levels upon levels upon levels upon levels, growth upon growth upon growth upon growth. So yeah, I only wish growth and levels for you guys.
If I look at Stereo 025 as a person, it was something that ndandisikafunga kuti chinogona kutanga, but chakatotanga chatopa neimwe stage. Saka I just feel kuti to me it's an achievement, though we haven't reached where we are going, but deep within me I'm very proud to be a part of a movement that was pioneered in Rusape.
Even with my team, TK, Robo, by the time we did a week, it's not good and live. But let's go how far, because Stereo 025 has become more. In fact, the first priority is the right team.
To tell you the truth, 025 is a passion and love. And to tell you the truth, it's because we enjoy it.
We are going with Lipa Tee to share the Rusape story to the world.
Mabasa